Do you struggle with your fear of heights while you're hiking on exposed slopes? You're not alone. Even after hiking for some 11,600 kilometers, even today on some trail sections, I find myself freezing when the ridge or a reed is very narrow. But I have realized over time that this fear of heights, I have to work with it and not against it. Here are my 5 most important tips that has helped me manage my fear of heights or acrophobia. Number 1, I will inform my co-hikers that I have a fear of heights so that they can help me whenever required. Number 2, the more confident co-hiker goes ahead on those tricky sections, and all I do is observe him or her and then try to mirror their technique. Thirdly, I feel the most scared when I don't feel the ground underneath my feet and I feel that I'll just slip and fall. So this is where I use 2 equipments. One is micro spikes and another is trekking pole. Micro spikes provide traction and trekking poles provides me stability, and I feel more confident on these steep, tricky slopes. Now fourth, before the steep, tricky, exposed slopes, I take a break. I sit down, I do a self-talk, and I try to bifurcate the perceived fear that I have in my mind and the real risk which is involved. Because most of the time things are in my head and not on the trail. And in the last step, step number 5, what I do is I break this big section of that steep face into small segments and I take an approach from point to point. Once I've crossed the whole region, then I would try to do it again because this is my opportunity to further overcome my fear. Guys, please remember, it is important to have fear. Fear saves your life, but not addressing your fear will let it grow beyond your control. And therefore, it is important that you very intentionally and gradually expose yourself to this fear, and slowly and gradually it will get converted into a very good skill and everything will be in your control when you're hiking. And I use the same principle even in my hiking field course where I teach. You can find more details about the course at manav.in/course. Got more questions related to trekking or hiking? Ask in the comments and I'll answer.